What is good, YouTube? It's Coach Ryan Rizuki, and this is the part 2 of the IQ video breakdown that I've been wanting to do for so long. I finally had some time to get in the gym and to hoop a little bit, play against a little bit of competition, obviously not the best in the world, but I just wanted to show you guys the thought process and the things that I'm trying to do as I play in games, where I'm trying to attack, why I attack certain ways, and why I opt to take certain shots. At first, I wanted to showcase everything from the shooting to the footwork to the mid-range to the post-ups to the drives, etc. But really, I want to focus just specifically here on driving to the basket and finishing at the basket, being able to get to your spots and being able to finish with either hand. Now, if you truly want to take a lot out of this video and add it to your game, you must be able to finish with both hands and jump off 1 foot, 2 foot, either foot, going left, right, left, or being able to finish various different ways. First, you have to master those things doing it wide open, and then you can start to apply the things that I'm teaching here in this video. The only reason that I'm showing the three-pointers here is because I want it to be a little bit easier for you to understand why I was able to attack the basket so easily and how I was able to get to my spots, because at any moment on the floor, I was a threat. Now, this first clip here is actually one of the smartest things that you can ever do on the floor. So I specifically call from a screen from this player here. Why do I do that? Because I want to be guarded by the player in the white t-shirt. The person who's currently guarding me is a little bit bigger, faster, stronger. Can I score on him? Yes. But this is game point, and I would prefer to just get an automatic bucket and finish the game. So I go ahead and call from a screen. When I get that screen, I come off, and I actually run really far away from the current guy who is guarding me, forcing them to switch. Now, I wanted this switch because it's going to be extremely easy for me to beat this player here in the white t-shirt. He's probably the worst defender on the floor, and nothing against this guy. This is on multiple occasions. Wherever you are on the court, there will always probably be one person who's the worst defender on the floor, and you could take advantage of them. So being that I just wanted a guaranteed bucket to finish the game, I went ahead and got the switch, and then I was able to attack him to finish. And this little hip swivel here that I do is a move that I use very often to beat my defender. I'll show you a couple different examples of this move and some counters to it as well. In this clip here, the defender goes way too far into my right hip. So in this position, I attempt to open up my hips and to see how he reacts. If he slides downhill, I'll go ahead and change directions. But if he stays on my right hip, I'll go ahead and push out and then attack the basket because I'll have an open lane. Here you can see the defender forcing me left again. So what I do is I open up my hips and I attempt to see how he reacts. This time, instead of staying on my right hip, he actually drops a couple steps down, which then in turn opens up my counter move. So I put the ball through the legs and take a huge step to the right. Now that I'm on the side of his hip, all that's left for me to do is extend the ball away from him in the help side and go ahead and finish a layup. Here's the final example of this move, but as I bounce the ball and I open up my hips, you can clearly see the defender is still on the right side and has not attempted to go in front of me. So of course, open lane to the left. As I see the help side defense, I'm able to gather my steps, jump, elevate, and keep the ball extended away from the help side defender. This is a common thing that you'll often see where I'm able to keep that ball completely away from the help side or on ball defender. And a lot of these clips here, you're going to see that I'm able to use my body to keep the defender away from the ball, shielding it completely on my left side or completely on my right side. But being able to extend that ball and go ahead and finish and know how to protect it against the help side is one of the best things that you can do as a finisher. These next clips here, we're going to go into contact finishing, and I'm going to show you how to draw that contact correctly. This right here is by far one of the best clips that you can ever use to learn about finishing. But of course you saw me knock down all those shots earlier, so a simple pump fake will get this player off the ground. And now as I attack, you can see the ball is clearly in my right hand on the right side of my body. I go ahead and take 2 steps here, turning my body and bringing the ball up the left side, of course to protect it. Now I show the ball to the rim, getting the defender to get their hands straight up, and then I use my hip to go into my defender to now protect the ball even more, keeping it completely on the left side. Once I've drawn enough contact and I've got to place their hands where I wanted to, I can now go ahead and finish an easy left-hand layup. Learning how to jump into your defender and show the ball to the rim is one of the most important things you can do to finish at the basket. This is a similar example where I fake a shot and then I drive to the basket, this time going right. I always aim to draw contact as early as possible. And now as I go into my jump, I actually jump into them and get the ball going towards the rim. This way I jump at an angle, and as I jump into them, I can then take away some of their athleticism, because as I draw contact into them, they can no longer jump their highest. So as I hit them, I go ahead and move them further underneath the basket, giving me a better angle for a finish. I bring the ball back to my shoulder to keep it protected, and then I have an open layup on the right side. And if you saw my recent video, you were able to see how well I can score in the post. And of course, I want to teach you guys all the small little nuances and details and my thought process and decision making on how I'm able to do those things. And of course, I will get that video out. I'm hoping to get it out later this week. However, my birthday is December 8th, so I will have a lot of stuff going on. But turn on your post notifications, and I'm going to get that out as soon as possible. I do have a couple other things I'm working on as well. And as a gift, you can always make sure to follow me on Instagram or TikTok at R2Bball. And if you want me to take a look at your shot to help you fix it, you can reach out to me on Instagram about the pricing and the details and how we can do a shot breakdown. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to have your notifications on. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next IQ video.